This week on Animal Rescuers, Nick Ridley saves some pigs from starvation. Tracy Davenport fights to reach a trapped swan.
No, it's too slippy.
And there's a sharp nip for vet Luke Cottis.
No.
I did not expect that at all.
You all right?
It's an early start for Blackberry Farm Animal Centre Inspector Nick Ridley. He's paying a surprise dawn visit to a Buckinghamshire pig farm.
We've been monitoring this field of pigs for some time now, and today we want to try and get them all out of there. The situation has deteriorated quite badly over the last few weeks. We've got police backup, they've got the powers to seize the animals. We'll have a vet there, we've got transportation to try and round the pigs up and get them to a safer environment.
How long would you say they've been here? Have you got any idea? Or?
Since, I would say, the summer of last year.
Yeah, at least, if not earlier.
If not earlier.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's particularly sad, really. I mean, this man who owns these animals runs a rare breeds trust. They're called saddleback pigs. And he has these because they're allegedly in decline. Yeah. And, well, look, this is how he looks after them.
Nick and vet Jeff Clark believe the pigs, some close to starvation, have been fed on a bizarre diet of bread and garlic butter discarded from a local bakery.
Good, good.
Nick and his team are shocked at what they have found. In this hut, more starving piglets.
How old are they?
I would say
4
or 5
months.
Yeah. OK,
Yeah.
well, you can virtually say on that basis they're about half the size they ought to be.
Right, OK.
Doug, it's David.
And there is worse to come.
2 dead ones in here, Dave. 2 dead ones in here.
Nick's top priority now is to move the 50 pigs to a new farm. His problem is finding one. Farm or reservoir in Oxfordshire. Inspector Tracy Davenport has to rescue a cygnet sinking fast in the sludge tank. Tracy has been alerted by security guard Steve Simmons.
What's in the tanks?
I think it's just the sort of the dirty water that's left over from the process, but I'm not altogether sure, to be
Right,
honest.
just make sure there's no health hazard.
Yeah.
The problem we've got here is the banks are really steep. Come on, babes. Oh, it's a shame I can't get lower down to him. I probably could do down there. No, it's too slippy. Damn it. Come on, babes. Okay, my baby. Turn your head the other way. Ah. Useless pieces of equipment. Problem is that loop, the hook is too big. And for a small cygnet like this, if somebody had a rope, I'd go down.
At the pig rescue, conditions are going from bad to worse. The task of rounding up 50 reluctant pigs is proving a nightmare. Everyone and everything is needed to build makeshift barricades to herd the pigs.
I'll have a phone around, and I think we'll get them on the wagon and then try and sort out then. Hi there, it's Nick Ridley from the RSPCA. How you doing, all right? Now, I've got a problem. We've got about 45 pigs that we've just taken off some land. The guy who said he'd originally take them can't take them now. Can you help us out at all? You can't? All right. Well, do you know anybody, or if you make a few phone calls for us, I'd appreciate it, because we've got them loaded up now. We need to move them.
Tracy's getting a helping hand from Steve at the reservoir.
You keep the hook there.
The cygnet's stuck and sinking.
Are you secure?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have one more chance, and that's it. If I go for it, grab my belt, yeah?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I've got him.
Okay.
Okay, can I go? You little devil, you. Well, we're going to lose you then. Oh yeah, he's quite thin. I think he's been without his parents for a while. Everything else seems okay. Come here. I know. Give up. He's just trying to show his aggression, show his authority. Looks like you've had fishing tackle around your beak. In fact, he's got fishing tackle around his beak. You see that piece of line? That will cut through and eventually cut off the circulation completely. Could starve to death. Have a look on the inside. It looks like the line's gone down the throat. There might be a hook at the end of it, down his windpipe. So he'll have to be x-rayed anyway to check that out. Okay.
Tracy's taking the cygnet off to a specialist swan sanctuary for treatment and for fishing tackle to be removed from its throat. At Blackberry Farm Animal Centre, Patch, a heavily pregnant Jack Russell, has been handed over by her elderly owners, who found it too difficult to care for her. Visiting vet Luke Cottis checks her over.
Just to get an idea of how big the fetuses are, obviously. Don't want them to feel too roughly, because obviously don't want to damage anything that's in there. You can tell she's got a long round in pregnancy because she does have quite a big round belly, as you can see. As yet, she doesn't have any milk, and I wouldn't say her glands are developed particularly. But even so, she's quite big. The fetuses are quite big. When she starts to produce milk, then I think we just feed her literally as much as she can eat then, because she's going to be putting out so much energy, particularly if there are a lot of puppies.
It's now a waiting game for the mum-to-be. With still nowhere to go, the pressure's on to load up the last of the pigs before their condition deteriorates further.
Go on, girls, lead on. Go on.
Our main concern now is to get these animals loaded up and get them somewhere safe where they're going to get some proper feed and care. Obviously the thin ones are going to need special care. The vet's already advised us that moving them could be a bit risky to their health, but obviously we can't leave them here.
Stand on this guy. Stand on it. Literally stand on it. Stand on it.
We've got a problem with some pigs. We've been let down. Hold on a minute.
Got some good news.
You got somewhere?
We've got accommodation for all these pigs.
It's all right, I think we've been sorted. All right, cheers, bye. Whereabouts?
Steventon, in near Abingdon.
Right.
He said he'd take the whole lot.
Good.
They've got a home to go to, but time is running out. If the pregnant sows aren't fed soon, they may lose their litters. It's been a long day for Tracy, one of just 59 female inspectors in the country, and the only woman in her group. Home is an Oxfordshire cottage, which she shares with a rescued German shepherd, Wolfie.
I get a lot of pleasure out of doing my rescues. I think anybody who I work with will tell you that. Whether it be cats up trees, it's mainly swans, I must say. I have a lot of water, so I have a lot of swans around here. And I'm usually waist deep in water or throwing myself on a swan. And I love it. I love it. The muckier I get, I think it's great. He's a good boy. it's just this country where everybody will pull together, they'll pull out all the stops and risk themselves sometimes where they shouldn't to try and prevent that animal from dying, from drowning. And I don't know, for some reason, animals just are so close to people's hearts. And I think that's brilliant, and I love it.
Blackberry Farm Deputy Manager Jill Graham is checking up on Patch, the heavily pregnant Jack Russell who now isn't eating.
How are you doing? Not had your punch yet then, dear? Hey, I thought you were going to happen tonight. Come on.
With her pups due any day, Patch needs to eat to keep up her strength.
Patch, look, it's really yummy. You've got to eat it all up though, because you're going to need it, aren't you?
Agitated and uncomfortable, the dog is desperate for comfort and reassurance. It looks like being a long, tense night. After the break, Dave Braybrook takes to the trees, and a happy outcome for the pigs rescued by Nick. Dave Braybrook has landed today's trickiest rescue. Margaret Bunyan's cat Capri has been trapped for 2 days near the top of a 100-foot tree.
Puss, puss, puss. Come on. Where are you? Oh. Come on.
She got out and I lost her on Tuesday night.
Puss, puss, puss.
Usually went to call her about 10, back 10, no Capri.
Oh, where are you? Puss, 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 puss. Ah, there you are. If you see the V, the main V in the trunks, she's smack in the middle. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, puss. Let's just see her moving, just see her face. Come on. Puss, puss, puss. There's no way she's going to come down from there. Hello, Laura. Hi, it's Dave. Can we give the fire brigade a shout?
At Blackberry Farm, the dogs are proving dangerous.
Today? Oh, you've been in again?
Yeah.
Who by this time?
But the same puppy. Same darling puppy.
This is the guilty party, literally in the doghouse, for biting care assistant Jane Pook when she broke up a fight between him and another dog.
It wasn't just play fighting, so I went in there and one of them turned around on me and had a chunk out my finger on my knuckle. It's throbbing a bit at the moment, it's going to be swollen for a few days, but it should be okay. I'm fully up to date on my tetanus. Puppies are fine, a few scratches on his head, but nothing major. We separated them now, so it won't happen again.
Squeaky one. Yeah? Squeaky one.
Jane's got another problem dog to deal with. 7-year-old Ben will bite anyone going near his deeply painful ear wound. Jane would like to muzzle him to take him to the vet, but he won't let her. Eventually, she gets him on a lead.
Right,
Jill.
hi Luke.
This is Ben, is it?
This is Ben.
Great.
Now, his ear is very, very sore, so
it?
just be very careful if you go anywhere near him. Good boy. Yeah, I know.
Okay, Ben. Now, we saw Ben last week, didn't we? And
yes.
he was extremely uncomfortable about his
Very,
ear.
very
Weren't
sensitive.
You, Ben? Weren't you, Ben?
Yeah.
At the time, we couldn't even get anywhere near the ear, so we decided to treat him with tablets instead of putting
sweetheart.
drops in.
All right.
And as you can see, he's still very nervous. It's okay, Ben.
Good lad.
It's okay, Ben.
Good boy.
Okay, now this looks...
Hey! Oh! Oh! No! Bad lad, no. Okay.
Moderately. I did not expect that at all.
Vet Luke Cottis will need stitches and a swift breather before getting back to work.
It goes with the job, obviously you don't want to get bitten, but sometimes it does happen.
I've been bit once in my entire,
So I've been bit
career.
Ben's outlook is not good. The infection is deep and he may need complex surgery. Getting to the cat trapped in the tree isn't going to be simple, even for the fire brigade.
A lot of cats you'll attend the scene and they'll jump off roofs or whatever they do. And you think you make a right fool of yourself, but as I say, there's no way down for this cat. She's climbed a tree and she isn't coming down. Right. Okay, you see the two boughs sticking out?
What, just below that? If you look at the
Not
back
not
V,
that
there's
high.
a little bit going on.
No, it's the lower one. It's the one right at the front. Not the one at the back, the one at the front here. Puss, 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 puss. Out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Firefighters provide the ladders, but Dave decides to make the long climb.
The idea is that I put this over.
Yeah.
And that once I'm up there, I should be able to just pop her in here so that I can concentrate on climbing down again.
Extend.
See you looking down. Oh.
Well.
It's a dreadful tree to try and climb in there. How's he going to get up there?
Well, the height doesn't worry me. It's catching the cat when I get to the top. That's going to be the problem. We will do our best with the ladders, and hopefully they will work. If they really don't work, we may have to use a hose. It just means knocking her gently so that she probably tumbles down the side of the tree and grips as she comes down. But it's something I don't want to do unless I absolutely have to. Damn, this isn't going to be easy, is it? Come on, sweetheart.
I feel like I could go and cry for a week, you know. I've done that, I think, already.
Come on. No, don't go up. Don't go up. Come on. Come on. All right, sweetheart. All right. Come on. Come on, then. That's it. Come on.
Now, at last, we'll get her down. I hope.
All right. Whoa. All right, come on. All right, come on. No, don't jump. Come on. Oh, damn. It's all right, she'll run home, she'll be all right.
She's all right, yeah. You're right, Margaret. I know, that's also true. I finished my customer. I go because Margaret is gone.
Patch, the Jack Russell, is now in a serious condition after a difficult caesarean operation. She's too weak to feed her 6 puppies, so care assistants Jane Pook and Catherine Henson feed them on a special mixture which mimics their mother's milk. The race is on to get them to take in enough food.
That last dab of milk that she spat out, and she's ready to go back to bed.
The mother's milk contains a vital protein to help the pups survive their first few days.
Got a good healthy scream. She's doing well so far.
Without it, their chances are slim. The next 24 hours will be a fight to keep the puppies alive. Dave's anxious to make sure the flying cat is safely back home.
Is she in?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, I haven't got through to open the door.
Right, I say. Go on then. You can pick her up.
Unfortunately, she's less keen to see him.
Right, she's a bit scared now, she's a bit scared. Do you want to just go and say hello to her for a few minutes and just calm her down a bit, bless her? She was so frightened that I was on a losing wicket, really. And here she is, look. Do you remember me?
Hello to the nice man that saved you. Yes,
Oh,
are you hungry? Yes. You're hungry? Yes, yes.
All right, baby, all right. Nah, she looks to be all right. She's had quite an experience, bless her.
Oh dear.
So none the worse for her ordeal, Capri's definitely minus one of her 9 lives. At Blackberry Farm, there's some sad news about Ben, who bit the vet. It's manager Richard Musgrave's job to tell the staff.
I'm sorry to disturb your break, but I thought you need to know about Ben. As you know, I took him to the vets this morning, and when they actually got round to doing the operation, they found out that they couldn't, and it was far beyond any help. In fact, he didn't come round, they just left him under anaesthetic. So that's a bit of a downer for us all, because we've had him a long time, and we always knew it was a difficult one, but there you go.
Ben did have this pain in his ear, and obviously did hurt him a lot, because the only time that his nature was a bit funny was when anyone went near that bad ear. It's very sad when you do lose a dog, especially when you've spent a lot of time with it. It does upset you, but unfortunately that's just part of what happens here.
Patch has recovered well from her caesarean birth, but sadly her pups were unable to survive without their mother's milk. Today, Patch has a chance to put her troubled past behind her. New owner George Clegg is taking her home.
I was attracted to Patch because she had such a lovely temperament, very friendly. Come on then. And of course, having Jack Russells for the last 17 years, and I really got attached to her immediately. Come on then, Patch. You're coming home. Come on. Come on then. Right, we're off.
Bye.
Cheerio, bye-bye. Oh, she wants lots of cuddles and round the fire and what have you, and really spoil her, I think, with the first day. And then get her out for a nice walk tonight.
There's good news about the saddleback pigs rescued by Nick Ridley. Within days, the pregnant sows have given birth to healthy, hungry piglets. There are 68 and they're still coming. For vet Jeff Clark, their rescue came just in time.
I would have thought the survival rate outside, well, in the conditions they were living, for piglets like these would have been nil. They'd have probably been born and then died of exposure. We've had about 70 odd born so far. They're all running around perfectly happily.
The conditions they were in were atrocious, and it's great to see them now all bedded down and looking good. These are rare breeds animals. These are part of our national heritage, and they've been left to die. So this type of case in particular really does make me very cross indeed. The aim is just to get this matter to court as quickly as we can and get a good result out of it.
Next week on Animal Rescuers, 240 animals in a single house, a challenge for Nick Ridley. Dave Braybrook finds something strange under the stairs. And Sally Kearns hangs on for dear life.